New South Wales. So even though the epicentre at the moment is in Mansfield, the tremors are certainly being felt in a widespread area, and you can see that damage there. That is extraordinary. It looks like the top part of the building is actually collapsed. I think it's a burger store on Chapel Street. So that's just the first signs of any kind of damage that we are seeing. But there are reports that glass has been smashed, buildings have been evacuated. The Channel 9 building in Docklands there in Melbourne has been evacuated as a precaution this morning because, of course, once you get one earthquake, there is always the possibility that you'll get a second or a third, and sometimes the second or third is actually stronger or worse than the first one. So Melbourne, certainly a city on high alert this morning after that damage. That's a chopper shot there.
You've got a feel for the essential services of Melbourne right about now. They've been stretched to the limit as it is. They've been stretched the last few days. The police have been stretched the last few days. Now this, we don't know if anyone's been hurt yet. We hope that people haven't. But this just keeps pushing Melbourne to the limits. And so we hope to hear from Dan Andrews very soon to give us an update on all of this.
I'm just reading that it struck at a depth of about 10 kilometres, which is relatively shallow.
It is.
For an earthquake. The Christchurch quake, by comparison, was about 12 kilometres. So that gives you an idea, I suppose, of the significance of that depth.
This is the biggest earthquake in 100 years, I'm reading, in Melbourne.
It's certainly the most significant that we've felt in Australia in several years. Chris, can you give us some perspective for those who perhaps aren't familiar with this location of Chapel Street in South Yarra and where this is in relation to where you are in the CBD, where the protests are likely to occur?